to the question. What dress should I wear for my visa interview? Doesn't matter the kind of dress I wear for my visa interview. What do you think about it? During your time? How did you dress? How did you dress for your
That's
visa
a good
interview?
question. So I remember I wore just a normal slack pants, like, you know, we'll call it trousers in Britain and Ghana. So that's what I wore, and with a shirt and then a tie. Just that. I didn't wear a suit on, and then I had my file. I went there and I saw people with suits, tie, you know, everything matching, you know, 3-piece suit, everything.
Yeah.
I've also seen people with t-shirts like this, right? Just a t-shirt, some shorts, some easy to go sandals, and then they had their file, and all of that worked. At the end of the day, I think maybe decency would cut through, and whatever decency means to you is fine. One misconception, which I'm sure you can speak to more because of your experience, is that for some people, if you wear a suit and tie, like, they take you more seriously. But that's a big myth, okay? The suit and tie doesn't matter in this process at all. Just wear what is comfortable to you, wear what is decent enough, because we've seen people with t-shirts, we've seen people with singlets who have been approved of visas before. So
singlets, really? So for me, I think when it's come to what to wear, as I said, I said in my first visa video that when you wear suit, tie, and vest like I did in my first video, sometimes it hurts. There may be people who have dressed that way and had their visas approved. It does. You see, sometimes dressing matters, but it may not matter for everybody. But my advice is that you are going for F1 visa interview. That is student visa interview. And assuming you go like I did in my first interview with my suit, my tie, my watch, my everything, that makes you more formal. It's like you have already shown your desperation. You have already shown your anxiousness. You have already shown your overconfidence in the process. So let's take it like this. How will a typical American youth dress to go for an interview, a visa interview to come to Ghana, or let's say to go to the UK? It will just be a casual dressing. As you said, it won't hurt if you wear your African wear, maybe your long sleeves, your short sleeves, your t-shirt, your Lacoste, and your jeans or something. Just be simple. Because sometimes the way you dress can speaks to what the consular expects. Assuming in my first interview I wore a suit and tie and all that, and I was denied. When I was coming back, it was as if I was returning from evangelism. And so sometimes I think what you wear matters. Try to be simple, dress neatly. If you're a woman, don't go and show your breast. Breast does not attract the consulars to give you visas. It's not part of the requirement.
Let me add this to it. It's funny, but it's real. Another thing that would help is that if you are in a profession that the profession has a uniform, sometimes it does help.
Yeah,
it does speak for you. So yes, if you are a nurse, try to put on your uniform. It doesn't guarantee it. Don't misread what we are saying. Your uniform doesn't guarantee.
It makes you more responsible.
It shows that you are part of a community, you are a professional, you know, that kind of thing. If you are a security person, put on your uniform. If you are ordained, put on your collar, you know, and so on and so forth. But beyond that, if you are just a student coming for undergrad, coming for master's or PhD, just dress decently. Wear what is most comfortable to you, what will show that you are your best self. Of course, don't dress shabby with, like, you know, fat jeans, you know, you've sagged and all those things. Don't do that, because your dressing speaks a whole lot. But go out there and be as decent as possible. I think in my next one, I probably will not wear a suit or a tie. I'll not wear a tie because I wore a tie at the first one. I'll just put on maybe a nice shirt with a simple slack, maybe leave the shirt on or maybe tuck it in depending on the shoes that I'm wearing, and I'll still be good. The second time, Alfred, you did not wear a suit, right?
Yes,
what did you wear the second time?
In fact, I was angry in my first time about my dressing, man. So my second time, I didn't even barber my hair as I did in the first time. I just left it, though I just combed it and brushed it. Then I just wore a short sleeves, a trouser, and a sandals. That's one of the Asante-made sandals. And I went for my interview because this time I was going for the interview with not so much hope. It's like I was tired of the process. I was like,
you were less desperate.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was
you were
less
less
desperate.
desperate.
Because in the first
You were
interview, I was like, I have
Yeah.
to go for my visa and nothing else. But in my
Get it,
second
yeah.
interview, I was less desperate. So I just, as I said, a short sleeves, a trouser, and a sandals. And I didn't even put on my watch. I went and I had my visa approved. So I think it's very, very important what you wear.